Good afternoon to our dear listeners and those watching us from wherever you're watching. You're most welcome to the Daily Show hosted by Concern Mugabe, a show where we converge to digest political, academic, religious, and many more ongoing activities around the entire fraternity of Waima School of Nursing. And today with me in the studios is a very big official and former aspiring guild president who will briefly introduce himself, and then we will proceed with the show where we will discuss a number of political issues. You're most welcome, sir.
Thank you. I would like to thank you for welcoming me to this show. I'm Adrian, set 14 student at Waima School of Nursing, and I'm the former aspirant for guild presidency.
Yes, Mr. Adrian. Would you please let us know who Adrian exactly is? Somebody outside there would love to know who Adrian is.
As you know, my name is Adrian Subuga, and I contested for guild presidency like I said earlier. I am a CCN, that is comprehensive nurse, and I come from Kampala. Exactly, the place is called Chengera.
So Mr. Adrian, are you single, are you searching, or are you contented?
So that information I will disclose when someone approaches me directly. It is certain controversial information right now, I should say.
Mr. Adrian, last year around March, you happened to be one of the contestants. What could have inspired you to come as an aspiring guild president?
Yes, thank you for that question. What inspired me were a lot of things, and one of them, since my childhood, I was seen as a leader. In my primary 2, I joined a certain institution, a certain school. It was called Kid Care, and I was the first head boy. So as I grew up, I was seen as a potential leader. I went to Buddha Junior. I was a leader there. I went to Nagalama. I became a leader. I was a hostel representative there. I've been in certain positions of leadership, and when I also joined Waima School of Nursing, I was seen as a potential leader, and me contesting was partly fulfilling for my desire to lead or to help improve the conditions at Waima School of Nursing, and also fulfilling the desires of certain friends of mine that saw potential in me.
Mr. Adrian, last year you were contesting, you first contested and applied as a governor. And before the elections, we saw you changing from governorship to guildship. Why did this happen?
Yes, thank you so much for that question, because I believe such platforms are encouraging us to put such information out there, and people who did not get to know such information from me can receive it. So basically my reason for changing was I looked at both positions and I saw which one had more provision. I wanted to give more. The part of leadership includes giving more service to the people. So as a guild president, I saw that I can provide and I can give more than what I could give as a governor.
So what are some of these things you realized you could give more as a guild president rather than giving as a governor?
Yes, like basically in decision making, we realize that there is certain something called bureaucracy. Bureaucracy involves the high-ups, the rankings. So a governor does not make proper decisions without reaching the guild president. What does that mean? It means that if you're making a decision that is going to help someone in that time of need, you're going to have to first look for someone. But if I would do it myself, if I was the president, it means that I could make certain decisions that I saw that were supposed to be beneficial to that person or to the community at large.
Okay, and now that elections are forthcoming, there is a big question going on around campus that I think everybody deserves an answer to. Do you think guildship is worthy diploma students or certificate students?
As we know, in Uganda, we have a right to elections or choosing the leaders we want. And I believe all of us are supposed to be given the chance to contest for presidency. Though fortunately I studied some history, and in the history of Europe, the European history, we learned that the majority was supposed to be more represented. So what am I saying? It means that however much diploma students are in the school, but certificate students are more as per now. It means that in such high places, they are supposed to be there. Because like we are saying, diplomas, we are not sure that a diploma student will scatter for a certificate student because they see themselves as high people. They are past our level. So we don't know what will happen. But here, if you have a certificate student in that seat, it means that we are going to get proper representation. We are going to reach our voices where they are supposed to be. Diploma students, actually most of them are not sleeping in school. Meaning, how are you going to reach that person? As a certificate student, you are supposed to reach a certificate student who is in school. A diploma student will not get problems coming to a certificate student as a leader, because that certificate student, there won't be a barrier. Yeah. So I think it is certificate students are supposed to be given presidency. Thank you.